Strober here, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist is in the building. All right, let me turn it up so y'all can hear me. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys share the video. Also, make sure you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that is darkskinactivist.com. And if you go to my website, you can download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And you can read that. I have my other book here called Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And I am actually selling that book $50. If you cash out me $50, I will send you an autographed copy of my book entitled Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And I do keep copies in my car here with me, so that's what I'm over here pulling out. All right, and my Cash App and my my GoFundMe and all that good stuff is in the description to this live. All right, y'all. Okay. I definitely want to talk about this. I definitely want to talk about this Tiffany Haddish, Monique situation. This is not the first time I've talked about this. I actually talked about it when all this stuff was going down with Monique. And the thing is this, the Monique Tiffany Haddish situation, even the Monique Taraji P. Henson situation highlights light skin privilege. Yeah. Yep. I'm making that leap. I'm making that jump. It highlights the privilege of light skinned females in the black community that I have been talking about for a long time. And some of you are so sensitive, and some of you get so offended at, when someone actually speaks the truth. But let me give this disclaimer. I do not hate light-skinned people. I don't hate light-skinned women. I don't hate brown-skinned women. I don't hate white women. I don't hate Asian women. I don't hate Indian women. I don't hate anybody. What I hate is unfairness. What I hate is injustice. What I hate is darkism. And being that I am the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, because it's only one, and I say this all the time because there's so many black people on YouTube that have stolen and ripped off from my content regarding colorism and darkism, which is a lane I created well before social media was invented. I have to speak out on this situation again because I'm not sure that Monique has healed from what happened to her. I don't know if she's healed. I don't know if she hasn't healed. But what I do know is I see light skin privilege. And I said this before about Tiffany Haddish. I said this before. It ain't take for celebrities to say this. I've already said this. I've already known this. When I saw Tiffany Haddish blow up on the scene, when I saw Tiffany Haddish just being basically forced down our throats, the public's throats, I knew, and it kind of reminded me of Beyonce being forced down the public throats as well. I said to myself, here's an example of a mediocre talent that is benefiting from light skin privilege, that is benefiting because they got a light skin tone. I didn't need, and respect to the comedians that have talked about this. I do believe Cat Williams spoke on something to the effect of her light skin being a part of the culprit as to why she has been pushed. But that ain't where I got my commentary from. I'm the dark skin activist. I've been felt this way. I remember, I want to say about maybe 6 years ago, I made a post on Facebook where I said that Tiffany Haddish is mixed. Yeah. I said Tiffany Haddish is mixed because her father, and I might mess up the pronunciation of it. If I do, I apologize. Eritrean Am I saying it right, y'all? Correct me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. But I said her father was mixed. I mean, she was mixed race because of her parents. And I wasn't saying that to be mean. People need to stop trying to make it seem as if when a black dark-skinned person like me says, well, this person is mixed, that we're being mean. No, we're not being mean. There's nothing wrong with being mixed. There's nothing wrong with being what God created you to be. There is something wrong when you're giving credit to a person that doesn't deserve the credit for whatever it is that you're giving them the credit for. And it does need to be corrected and called out. People got so angry and upset with me. They were so mad, y'all, with me when I said that Tiffany Haddish is mixed race, and the reason why she's getting all this support and she's getting pushed and promoted and propelled is because she's mixed race, and they consider her to be cute, because I think she's like average looking. I'm not gonna say she ugly, but she don't look no better than Samore, dark skinned Samore, at all. In fact, I think Samore looks better than her. I'm not saying that Tiffany Haddish is ugly, but I think that there's an inflation, or that it's implied that she's more beautiful than the other female comedians. And the reason is because of her skin tone, because she is of a lighter hue. Now, some of y'all might say, well, she's not light skinned. Some of y'all might say, well, she brown skinned. Well, she light skinned to me. Y'all see how dark I am? This is my real color. Especially when I be out in the sun. This is the real dark skin right here. This is dark skin. I'm dark. So to me, Tiffany Haddish is a light-skinned woman. Now, I'm not against anybody getting their shine on and getting their money on and getting their opportunity on. If, you know, they're talented, or even if they are not so talented, but they have some good marketing behind them, because that's what happens in America. If a person can be mediocre as hell, but if they got some excellent marketing behind them and somebody promoting and pushing, I'm talking about somebody that's top-notch and stellar, hey, they just, you know, happen to luck up and end up in that position. I can't be mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But what I don't like, and this is what, you know, I really never spoke too much on Tiffany Haddish and her talent and her, you know, getting these opportunities and this, that, and the third. I never really spoke too much on that, because I honestly, you know, I don't want to say I didn't care, but it wasn't really something on my radar. But what really made me start to talk about Tiffany Haddish is I didn't like the way that she came at Monique, and the situation at Monique when she made that comment. And as y'all know, some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know, Monique did an interview recently on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast. Okay, and I'm not even really familiar with him, but Monique, I followed her story since it first started, so that's the reason why I watched the interview. But you know, we are revisiting this because when the situation went down with Monique, where she felt like she was not being paid adequately, and she felt like, you know, she was being, you know, discriminated against, some of the same things, or much of the same things that Taraji is complaining about, and everybody's supporting Taraji P. Henson. Again, there's that light skin privilege, but people didn't want to support Monique. People, you know, bash Monique. People said, well, you know, Monique, they made every excuse in the book. You know how people make excuses when they don't really want to support you, even though you're right, even though you're telling the truth, even though your arguments make sense. People will still come up with excuses and say, well, but that's what was going on with Monique. And so Monique was talking about the situation and some of the detractors, and of course Tiffany Haddish came up, and Monique was talking about how, you know, she made the comment to an interviewer, I forgot who it was, but Monique's situation, or Monique came up and Tiffany Haddish threw shade. She was being shady. Black women be so shady and messy towards each other. It's just, I hate that. I really do. I get absolutely nothing out of it tearing another black woman down. Nothing. I just don't understand, y'all. We already go through hell and high water trying to get the crumbs in America. And for us to be infighting and tearing each other down is just senseless to me. That's why I lost I don't even think I really had too much respect for Tiffany Haddish anyway, but I lost respect for her when she came for Monique like that. She came for Monique, you know, talking about that husband of hers, that husband of hers, that husband of hers. You know, she came for Monique. And that's really what made me not necessarily like her. I hope you guys could see me. YouTube be playing with my views sometimes. I hate that. Can y'all see me? Hope y'all could see me. Yeah, she came for Monique, talking about that husband of hers, and you know, I guess the interviewer was asking about the pay issue that Monique had raised, so valiantly raised, might I add, and just the attitude of Tiffany Haddish, where it's indifference. I don't care. I'm good. That's how some black women act towards each other. When another black woman struggling, let's keep it 100, y'all, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's almost as if black people, some black people that have made it, they're happy to see another black person struggling or going through something. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say the ones that are struggling and going through something, now, they ain't all innocent. Now, some of it is their fault. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want y'all to misunderstand me, even though some of y'all still going to. But I just, you know, Tiffany Haddish, you could clearly see that her comment wasn't constructive, because sometimes people got constructive criticism that they're genuinely trying to help you. But her attitude that she gave off is, I'm good. I don't like people like that. I don't give a damn how much money you got. I don't give a damn how many followers you got. If you sit up here and act as if your shit don't stink, right? And you know that maybe somebody is going through distress and you don't show some level of understanding or compassion for that person, and they're fighting for you, and you know, you just sitting there acting like, well, like almost like the situation where I explained to y'all, the ones that my hardcore followers, y'all done heard this story. When I do my dark skinned activist show, when I go on tour and I do my play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, which is my one woman play, I always do an audience talk back, right? Back in 2010, because I've been the dark skinned activist, right? I performed at the Royal Theater. And I performed the play, beautiful dark-skinned woman. She comes to the show. She's in the audience, and I always have an audience talk back. And after the show, she says, I never experienced none of that. I don't know what you're talking about. She's dark-skinned like me. She was saying she hasn't experienced none of that. The situation with Monique and Tiffany Haddish reminded me of the way that dark-skinned woman dismissed what I was going through, what my play was about regarding darkism, because she's a dark-skinned woman and she hadn't experienced it. And it was almost as if, and it was, the ironic part is, you actually showed up to the show. Thank you. So you wanted to see, you was curious, but in the same vein, it's the attitude, it's the way that someone says something that can give you an indication of how they feel about something. Yeah, I'm not in their brain, but body language and how you saying something to me and how you're dismissing me. And no, I'm not here to say that every single dark-skinned woman experiences darkism. I never said that. I'm talking about RASHIDA STROBER 9 times out of 10. I don't even be talking about other people. Okay? But Tiffany Haddish situation reminded me of that particular situation with the lady coming to my play who was dark-skinned, saying that, I don't know what you're talking about. I never experienced it. Tiffany Haddish had a very similar attitude. And she threw shade, and we know that she was being negative, and we know that she was being mean when she threw in Monique's husband. I mean, you're taking shots at, that's almost like taking a shot at a person's child. You're talking about a spouse. Like, why do you bring her husband in? I mean, at the end of the day, Monique is the one, she's the spokesperson. She is the one speaking about the disparity in pay for black women versus non-black women. She's the one speaking about that. Her husband is not the main mouthpiece. But it seems like deep down, maybe Tiffany, maybe she was low-key jealous that her husband of hers. Maybe she was low-key, and I don't know. This is speculation, because why would you throw in the husband? We talk about pay, black women disparity in pay, but she threw in the husband part, which made me not like her. I'm like, is this lady jealous? Is she mad that Monique got a husband? And people say whatever they want to say about Monique's arrangement with her husband or how their relationship. It's their relationship. He's there. People be so mad sometimes when a woman has a husband and they want to find every little dig that they could find, but really you jealous because that man, that's where he want to be. Like, men exercise free will. Men go where they want to be. That's just what it is. You don't decide. The man decides where they want to be. And it's like people mad. People was jealous that Monique, and she was one of them, I feel, because of her comment. Like, are you mad that you don't have a husband that's sitting there with you in interviews, wherever you, accompanying you wherever you go, helping you, supporting you emotionally, supporting you in every which way that you need supporting? Are you mad about that? Do you want that? You can have that if you really want it. I believe that. And if you think you could do better and you sit up here talking about that husband of hers, well, okay, well then you get a husband and let your husband be better. Get a better husband that doesn't do the things that you seem to take a grievance with Monique's husband for doing. Like, and another thing, what do you mean by that husband of hers? What exactly did you mean by that, Tiffany? Clarify, Tiffany. I just thought it was such a low blow to take at Monique, and Monique was out here, no matter what people think, her activism, I would call it activism, helped set the stage for people like Taraji P. Henson. Taraji is able to benefit off of the complaints that she's made regarding this disparity in pay for black women, because Monique set the tone. Whether y'all want to admit that or not, darker skinned Monique set the tone for Taraji P. Henson. She just did. She had already started that activism fight before Taraji opened her mouth about it. Like, Monique literally went head to head with people. Y'all need to respect that, whether you like Monique or not. The fact is, she did spearhead the activism, the modern day activism, and people weren't supporting her. Now y'all want to support Taraji because she's petite and lighter skin. Like, what? Yeah, but so I do feel like there was some jealousy going on. There was some hateration going on. You're coming at this woman's husband. That her husband did. Tiffany Haddish, did Monique's husband do something to you? Like, did he do something to you? Why so much aggression? I don't understand. And when you look at the situations that's going on, or that have going on with Tiffany Haddish, which I'm not happy about, because I actually defended her, talking in personal conversations when people brought up Common and how they was Common and her going on various platforms speaking about their relationship and the breakup. I actually felt sorry for her about that. I did. So I'm not here to bash Tiffany Haddish about her relationship woes. I don't do that to other black women. I don't do that. So I'm bringing that up, but I'm not bringing it up in terms of her and comment in a bashing way at all. Because like I said, I actually feel sorry for Tiffany Haddish when it come down to the public breakup that she went through with Common. I just did. As a woman, I felt bad for her. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, I'm not impressed with her comedy. I would never go to any of her comedy shows. Now, I will say this, because I like to give black women credit where it's due. I'm gonna say what I feel about you, whatever way. I'm a very fair person. I do believe that Tiffany Haddish would make a a better dramatic actress than a comedic actress. I believe that she could take, there's just something there with, I think with, if she goes deeper as an actress, I think she would even be Oscar worthy if she took on dramatic roles. I really believe that. Now, I would probably go watch her in a dramatic role, but her comedy, no thank you. Not interested. I never saw Girls Trip. I have no desire to see Girls Trip. Not interested. But it's something about Tiffany Haddish, and I don't know what it is, but I do believe that if she did like a dramatic role and somebody gave her, I think that she would be fire. I think she's actually, I think she actually needs to explore that side of, you know, the performing arts, that side of her skill set. Yeah, I just could see her, like, especially with all the stuff that she's gone through, she could channel all those emotions and all those experiences into a dramatic character. I can just, it's something about her that I feel that's just a better dramatic actress. And I can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling that one day she's gonna get a dramatic role and she's gonna kill it. I do. I have a feeling, but I don't like her. I don't like her comedy. I wouldn't go to one of her comedy shows. I'm not interested. Hey, Penelope. Hey, boy. Yeah, boy. To me, she's not funny at all, and I don't like the comedic acting. But I can just, like I said, I believe in my heart that she would do well in a dramatic role. She just needs to find the right dramatic role. But Penelope said, when is my birthday? January 10th. Capricorn. But yeah, I just felt like, you know, her making that statement about Monique's husband and Monique's situation was so insensitive. And I do believe, like, you know, and I don't like seeing bad things happen to people. I'm not one of them bloggers that's gonna come on here praising bad things. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. I don't do gossip. Y'all know that. Y'all been on YouTube longer than anybody else talk about colorism and dark skin. I've been on YouTube since 2010. I don't do gossip. That's not me. I don't praise the downfall of other people. And I literally have almost a hatred for people that do. I don't care what color you are. If you're praising the downfall of another human being, you're evil. You have a special kind of evil in you. If you're gossiping and praising it, and karma always rolls around on folks like that. Karma always rolls around. You're going to get your karma for praising other people's downfall. So you'll never see Rashida Strober on the channel up here with the gossip and tearing people down and praising if someone's going through a bad situation. You ain't going to never see me do that. Now, if people come for me with BS, I do defend myself. I am going to call out darkism and colorism. That's what I do. Because I've been the dark-skinned activist. World's first and only dark-skinned activist. And I just felt like Tiffany was throwing shade and low-key praising the hardships of what Monique was experiencing, and that's not right. And I think the karma came back around. I think the karma came back around in terms of the stuff that she went through in her personal life with her relationship, the DUI, the lawsuit, etc. You know, karma comes back around when you do people wrong and you know you got ill intent towards people. You know, karma gonna come back on you some way. And I do agree with Monique when she was talking to Shannon Sharp regarding this issue, that, you know, maybe if she had a good husband by her side, maybe she could have avoided some of the pitfalls. And I believe that Tiffany Haddish is longing for a good man. That's what I believe. I think she's longing for a good man in her life. You know, whether it be a husband, I don't know if she want to be married, you know, I don't know, but I think she's longing for a good man. I think sometimes people project their insecurities onto you. And I think that statement when she was talking about that husband of hers, I think she was really saying, you know what, I wish I had me a good husband like yours. I wish I had somebody to stand by me and stick by me and emotionally support me, because it don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter how famous you are. as a female, none of that matter. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm one of them women that I love to have a man. I love black men. I love black men. I love to have a man. I love to have, we supposed to, black women. Y'all can let these people fool y'all if y'all want to. Y'all can let the internet fool y'all if y'all want to. It ain't nothing like having a good black man in your corner and by your side. And Monique is right. Monique is right. Monique is right. And I think deep down, Tiffany Haddish is longing to have a good black man by her side. And I hope that she finds a good black man. That is my hope. Because see, I'm not no hater of black women. I'm proud to say one thing about me. I can't stand women that home wreck, that sleep around with married men. I literally, those women are disgusting to me, and the men that do it are disgusting. I'm one of those black women that want all black women to have good black men. That's how I am. And even though I got these criticisms of Monique, I'm sorry, of Tiffany Haddish, I still want her to find a good black man. I hope that she finds a good black man. You know? I think that's what's missing. And I think that she wants to find a good black man. And I think that the public breakup that she went through with Common, I think that really hurt her. And I feel bad for her. I do. And I think that one of the reasons why Monique was able to weather the storm, and Monique's still standing. Monique, all the stuff that Monique went through, we got to admit she's still standing. I think one of the reasons why is because she has what she considers to be, it don't matter what we think, she has what she considers to be a good black man by her side, in her corner. That's why Monique was able to weather the storm. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You can have all the money in the world, but some people still be lonely because they want that love, that true love, and that true companionship. Because God put us on earth for that. When God made, he made Adam first and then Eve, because God knew that companionship and support would be good. That we come together like that. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know why people fight it. It ain't nothing wrong with having a career. It ain't nothing wrong with being an educated black woman. But black women, we supposed to have us a good black man by our side. And Monique understands that clearly. And it's very beneficial to her because she got somebody to go through this thing called life. Go through this thing called life together. Somebody to back her up and somebody to support her. There's a lot of black women out there that wish they had that. Some of them done told me quiet as it's kept. They wish they had a good black man by their side. And for whatever reason, and it could be due to the fault of their own, I don't know what reasons they don't, but it is my hope, because that's why I'm the dark-skinned activist. That's why I push and fight for the reconciliation between the black man and the dark-skinned black woman, because I want the black man and the black woman to be together and be happy and supportive of each other. That's the goal. So, that's how I feel. Hey, Bashara. Hey, Silas the Butcher. Silas the Butcher says she brought up the husband out of anger and jealousy. She's bitter. I believe that. I'm sorry, but I do. Because my thing is, why else would you talk about her husband? Unless did he do something personal to you that was bad? If the man ain't did nothing to you, then that does indicate that you might be jealous. You might be jealous. You might be mad. Because see, sometimes women be mad at each other for stupid things. They might have money. They might be pretty, but they might be looking at you. Oh, she got a husband that love her. Or, oh, she know how to cook well. Or, oh, she keep a clean house. Or, oh, I like her hair. Sometimes women can be petty and be low-key jealous. And it might be a woman that she got everything. She got everything. She got the look, she got the body, but she still may be unhappy and may be low-key jealous of you. And I think that is what is going on with Monique regarding Tiffany Haddish. That's my take on it. But I'm glad that Monique stood her ground, and I'm glad she stood up for herself. And she did pave the way for Taraji. People need to give Monique the credit. Y'all need to. In fact, I feel like the black community need to be apologizing. I'm talking about these bloggers and these people that were coming out against Monique. I think they should say, I'm sorry. I mean, I think, you should be big enough and humane enough to say, I'm sorry. You got Taraji P. Henson coming out saying damn near the same thing, and y'all are so sympathetic to her, but y'all don't want to apologize to Monique. And she set the stage for Taraji to be able to get this level of sympathy, to be able to get this level of attention. She took the hits first. So I don't understand why black people won't say, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. I apologize. And I'm glad Monique is still speaking out and articulating the struggles. And she's so good at articulating the struggles. And another thing I like about Monique is she went directly to the people. A lot of these celebrities, they think that they're above the people. Well, you're not above the people. You're not above me. I don't care how much money you have or fame you have. You're a human being like me, and I don't consider you above me, and I'm not going to worship you, and I'm not going to praise you. I'm not going to do that. Now, if your work is good, I will always give credit if you're giving great work, but you're a human being just like me. We're equals. So one thing I like about Monique is Monique went directly to the people and stated her case, and she did it over and over. A lot of these celebrities won't do that. They'll go on mainstream platforms, most of them, and interview and speak on whatever it is they want to speak on. They'll do that. But Monique didn't do that. You know? I got people in here that's trolling me. Y'all are trolls. Hey, trolls. But Monique came directly to the people. And I appreciated that. I appreciated that. You know. Thank you, Silas the Butcher. And yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to say. You know, I just wanted to come on here and make this commentary, because I listened to Monique's comments and I agree with her, and I just had to come on here and speak my piece on it. I want to thank all of y'all for taking the time to listen. Please make a donation to my Cash App, support the channel. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, that is $RASHIDA'Lala, and that's $RASHIDALALA, $RASHIDALALA. My Cash App, my GoFundMe, and my PayPal are all in the description to this live, and you guys can go there and you can find it and make a donation. Also, I have my book here that I am selling. If you donate $50 or more, I will send you an autographed copy of my book entitled Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Go to my Cash App, $50 donation, and you're gonna get an autographed copy of the book. I'm going to read just a little bit from the book here, y'all. This is one of the chapters, Dark Girl Hypocrisy. While light-skinned mixed-race Cardi B and Drake's samples demonstrate another reason why Lauryn Hill transcends dark girl tokenism, it also serves as an example of the hypocrisy of dark girl tokenism, in that dark-skinned females don't pay homage to other dark-skinned females. Stop stealing, be original, pay homage. Just that simple. Perhaps if dark-skinned females were honest about Lauryn Hill's impact on our dark-skinned female world status, light-skin appropriation by Drake and Cardi B would not have happened. And in this portion here, I'm speaking about Drake and Cardi B sampling one of Lauryn Hill's songs, and I didn't like it. I did not like the sample, because to me, I considered it to be light skin appropriation, because Cardi B and Drake were able to get more views and more attention off of a dark-skinned female song, a dark-skinned female who is a member of the skin tone and the hair texture of the most oppressed woman on earth. But here you have this woman that's not even black, and this man that's not even black, getting more attention and more notoriety off of a dark-skinned woman's song. I did not like that. And some of y'all will say, well, you know, she was, you know, they were paying homage. Yeah, well, okay. Still, to me, I considered it to be light-skin appropriation of a dark-skinned legend, of a dark-skinned, nappy-haired legend, Lauryn Hill, who I tremendously love and respect. And so this chapter that I was getting ready to read goes into that and analyzes that. So yeah, once again, guys, in order to get the book, you can Cash App me. It's a lot more in here now. It's a lot of nuggets. You know, it's a lot of goodies. I talk about Whoopi Goldberg. I call that chapter Whoopi Goldberg, the Seeley Trickle Down Effect. I talk about Coming to America, chapter 7. It's called Princess Amani Easy. I hope I'm saying her name right. Princess Amani Easy's dark skinned second class citizenship. Dark Girl Nihilism, chapter 5. Let's see what else we got. Chapter 2, Only One Dark Girl at a Time. Let's see. I'm just kind of reading through, or Lupita Nyong'o, the It Token Dark Girl of the Moment. It's so many nuggets in this book. So you want this book, you need to have this book. Get it. $50 or more. I will send you this book. You can send your donation to my Cash App. I'm sorry, y'all can barely see me. Oh, it's dark. It's the sun out here. I was trying to get in an area where I would be well lit, no pun intended, but sorry about that, y'all. Thank you, Hadley. But yeah, you can get the book. Cash App me. $50 or more will get you an autographed copy of the book. And once again, the Cash App is $Rashida Lala, $Rashida Lala, and that's $RASHIDALALA, $RASHIDALALA. And the Cash App, the GoFundMe, and my PayPal is in the description to this live. So go make a donation of $50 or more. And even if you can't donate $50, that's fine. I'm not going to give the book unless you donate $50 or more. But donations of all amounts are accepted. And the people that donate less than $50 can always go to my website and get a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. Thank you guys for watching. DarkSkinActivist.com. Like, share, subscribe, and donate. And I will talk to you guys again soon.